Hi friends, welcome to another video. Today I am doing something a little bit different. I just put on some makeup for the first time in weeks to go have some drinks with my friends, so I thought why not do a little chatty get ready with me while I was doing that. So that's what I did. I did tweet out for some topics and discussions, so I got some answers to that. So basically, if you want to see me make myself look presentable and have a little rambly chat with you, then keep watching. Got my coffee. In case anyone is wondering, my order from Costa is a iced caramel soy latte. Delicious. If I was going to Starbucks, however, it'd be slightly different. It would be an iced caramel oat milk latte. And in case it wasn't obvious, yes, I do not drink milk at all. I was vegan for 3 years. Not at the moment, but that's sort of like a to be continued, because I am very much planning on going more plant-based again for sort of health reasons, of which I will get into more in some more videos, because I'm planning on doing a lot more sort of lifestyle videos, as I am making quite a lot of changes to my lifestyle, both exercise and diet wise, so I will get into that at a different point. But anyway, at the moment I've not been vegan, but I never went back to drinking sort of real milk. I just prefer like alternatives, just like taste better. So, and they're also, dairy is really bad for my skin. If you hadn't noticed, it's not the best at the moment. But yeah, so if I'm at home, I will buy almond milk, and if I'm getting a coffee out and about, it'll either be soy milk or oat milk. Preferably oat milk, but of course I don't do that, so I just get soy milk. But yeah, I do kind of need to like preface this video in saying that I know absolutely nothing about makeup. I don't do anything fancy. I don't like contour, anything like that. I'm very much a sort of natural gal. I just chuck it on, hope for the best, and that's the way I like it. Like, I don't really want to learn any fancy techniques. I don't really like lots of makeup. I think it looks great on some people, but it's just not me. I'm just more of a natural girl, and that's how I prefer it. So yeah, in case you came to this video to try and get makeup tips, maybe look elsewhere because I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I did tweet out and ask for maybe some ideas of like topics and questions to discuss during this, because I'm basically getting ready to go for some drinks with my girlfriends, and I just thought it's been a while since I filmed anything, and this gives me a good opportunity to just sort of chat while I get myself ready. So, first person to reply, who's often the first person to reply, I can always count on this girl. She's one of my best friends in the book community, and that is Maddie from Book Browsing Blog. So she actually left quite a few ideas, so I'm just going to go through them just now and have a little chat. So the first question, first thing Maddie asked about was my reading goals for the rest of the year. My biggest goal really is to read more, because I've had some spells where I've been really good and I have read a lot, but I've also had a lot of bad spells where I haven't read for a while, and I'd really like to get back on track of just like getting into a routine of reading more and getting back into the routine of reading before bed, because I hate this foundation. I haven't been sleeping the best for many reasons, but one of those is that I have like been on social media and been watching TV right before bed, and I'm too stimulated and I can't sleep. And I know for a fact I sleep a lot better if I just read for like half an hour before I go to bed. Just really helps me wind down. I know that I get to a point where I'm reading and I'm just sort of like, I'm not taking it in anymore and I can go to sleep. So I do want to get back into a routine of doing that. Hopefully that'll help me read a lot more, because even if I just get a couple of chapters read each night. I also really want to get through a lot of the books I've bought. I'm actually going to film a haul video very soon, because I have been buying a lot of books recently. I've also had quite a few books gifted to me, which is lovely. And I need to start getting through some of them and before I buy any more. So yeah, there will be a haul up soon. I'm not really sure how many books that is going to include, but I think it's quite a lot. So stay tuned for that. So the next question Maddie asked was what I love about Booktube, whether it is the community or the process of making videos. And a huge thing for me is definitely the community, and it's just nice talking to like-minded people, and like books have always been my passion, so it's amazing to be able to like properly discuss them with people and get excited about them. People who aren't just going to sort of be like, oh, you're a nerd sort of thing. Not that anyone does now. I think I'm kind of past that. We're old enough now not to be like silly. But it's nice just to talk to people who have the same passions and just get really excited about books together, get really good recommendations. There are quite a few people whose videos I will watch and I just know that every book they recommend that they've liked, I will like too. So it's good being able to go into a book knowing that I'm going to love it. I also do really love, I just really love making videos. Like, I've always had a creative side, and I think like when I was younger I used to do a lot of performing, I used to do a lot of writing, and then since uni I've not really done any of that, and I've just been working full time, and I kind of lost like that creative outlet, and lost like, I suppose like a part of my identity, like a part of myself, and I was just a bit like in a bit of a slump. So I love that Booktube allows me to like bring that out again and be creative and do it in a community of people who see that and who appreciate that, and that is definitely a huge thing for me, is just that creative side. And also it just gets me really excited about books again, because I did after uni, because I had to read books for my degree, because obviously I was doing English literature, I kind of started to like not hate reading, but I needed a break, because there's a difference between reading books you love and forcing yourself to get through books that you're really not enjoying but you have to because it's for your course. So there was a long time where I wasn't reading and I really got out of it, and like I said, it's one of my biggest passions, so it was like a part of myself was missing kind of thing. So I like that Booktube allows me to sort of gets me excited about books again. When I first started, which wasn't that long ago, I really enjoyed editing videos. I've already gotten past that, especially I think because my laptop is definitely on its last legs. I've had it for years. I got it when I first started uni, which was like 6 years ago now or something, so it is on its last legs, and it's really stressing me out because it crashes all the time and I lose tons of footage that I've edited and I have to re-edit it all, and I'm just constantly worried that it's going to die forever and I'm not going to be able to make videos because I don't have the money to purchase another computer or laptop right now, so it's stressful. But yeah, I do really love the process of making videos as well, and like learning new things, learning new techniques. Like every time you edit a video you can get a bit more creative with it and like add new things in. I just feel like there's always something to learn. It never gets boring, let's say that. Maddie also asked, what do I find challenging on Booktube? The main thing for me, which for some people I know isn't an issue and I wish I was like that, but for me, one of the main reasons I struggle to film is because I don't like my family being able to hear me do it. So I'm always trying to like find times when there's like no one in, which is really difficult at the moment, or because there's always someone in, or find like an area where I feel like they can't hear me, which is also difficult because my doors are less than soundproof. So yeah, I think that's like the most challenging thing for me, and it's something I really need to overcome because it's my issue. Like no one in my house is gonna like judge me or anything. They know I do Booktube and they like that and they think it's interesting. But for me, it's an issue and I really need to get past that. That is the most challenging thing. I don't know why, it just makes me cringe to think that people are listening. Oh, I don't know, it's annoying. I think what has also been really challenging for me at the moment is to like stick to a schedule. At first I was really good and I was like uploading twice a week and I was really sticking to it and I was ahead of time, and now because I had a few weeks where I really wasn't feeling well and I just, filming was like the last thing I wanted to do, so I didn't, and now I'm like ridiculously behind and it's getting back into it again. So I am finding it challenging to get a schedule going, but it's something I do really want to do and I'm planning to do it from now on. This is the first, hopefully, many routine videos. And the last thing that Maddie asked was, how did I get into reading, or like a bit about my reading journey. And I think I mentioned this in my Booktube newbie tag. I have been reading since what feels like forever. And I've told this story before, but I just think it's funny. My mum always tells it whenever I talk about my passion for books and that. I don't know what my eyebrows are doing. But basically when I was like teeny, well not teeny, like a toddler, I could speak and everything. Oh, I've got pins and needles again. Why do I always do this when I'm filming videos? Yeah, basically before I could read, I would like line all my cuddly toys up in a little circle like we were at school. Or my babies, I'd call them my babies, not my toys. And I would like hold a book and I'd have it upside down because I couldn't read, and I would like pretend to read and I would just make up the story and read to them, and then I'd be like, shh, Jemima, and absolute strange child. But yeah, so in a way, I've been reading since before I could read. I always say that, and I know it's a silly little thing to say, but I kind of like it. But yeah, what really got me into reading was Jack Lee Wilson. When I was younger, I had all the Jack Lee Wilson books, and I would always get the new ones like as soon as they came out. I just really related to a lot of the characters, and I thought they were really real stories. And yeah, I just really loved them, and that was like my whole reading experience for so many years until I started reading other things like at school, and I started like going to the library and things like that. Yeah, so for like my whole childhood, Jack Lee Wilson was the one, and I basically owe my whole like book loving aspect of my personality to her, because I was just obsessed with her books when I was younger, and I'd kind of like to reread them now and see what I think of them now. Obviously they're like children's books, so I could probably like fly through them, but I'd really like to see what I get from them now, and whether I still sort of agree with the issues that are discussed, things like that. So maybe I'll do that at some point. Maybe that would be a good sort of interesting video series, like rereading my favourite childhood books and like that. Let me know down below if that's something you'd be interested in. And I also got another reply from someone who, I feel really bad because I actually haven't had the chance to watch any of your videos yet, and I do apologise. But the handle is Spoopy Hall, which is really nice because we've kind of like just connected because of Maddie, which is lovely. That's another thing I really love about this community, is you're just always meeting new people, and everyone's like meeting friends of friends of friends, things like that. I just feel like there's always like, you almost meet someone new every day, and then just some people, obviously it's just like maybe you'll comment on like one tweet or something like that, and other times you get to a point where like you're obviously on the same level because you're always tweeting things that everyone agrees with, and then you just sort of strike up a friendship. And yeah, I just love that. Obviously the Booktube community does have its flaws. There's a lot of drama, some warranted, some not, I would say, but I'm not going to get into that just now. But for all the flaws, there is also just this lovely community, and yeah, it's just really nice getting to know new people all the time. But anyway, the question from Spoops is anticipated releases, and I'm gonna have to kind of dodge this one a little bit because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really keep up with anticipated releases. I don't really look at like what's coming out soon or anything like that, which I probably should, to be honest, because then I could get excited about things. Like, because the last one that I did get excited about was Cinderella's Dead, because I'd heard a lot about it through Booktube and Book Twitter, and I did pre-order it and I read it as soon as it came, and I absolutely adored it. So I probably should keep up with new releases a bit more. It would probably be very beneficial for me. But anyway, I don't. So I guess I can just, the one thing that I do anticipate, and I have no idea when it's coming out, is the next volume in the Heartstopper series, because that series absolutely kills me. I just love it so much. If you've not read those books, do it. And yes, I am aware that it is a webcomic, first and foremost, so I could read on right now if I wanted to, but I just like reading a physical book. I don't want to read it online. I want to wait for the next one to come out. So I am highly anticipating that whenever it surfaces. And then I just thought what I could do is just speak about some of the books that are already out that I really want to read, that I am anticipating. So I think I've said before, I really need to read, sorry, I'm looking down here because that's actually, my mirror is propped up on it right now, The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, because The Night Circus I read earlier this year, and it has quickly became one of my all-time favourite books, and I absolutely love the writing style, so I feel like I'll love The Starless Sea as well, and I've heard some really good things about it from fans of The Night Circus. So really, I've got it. I mean, I don't know why I haven't read it. I've had it since like Christmas. But yeah, I really want to read that. I don't know much about it at all. I've managed to stay away from spoilers. I don't think I've not even read the blurb. I kind of just want to go into it blind, which if you watch my videos you'll know that I do a lot. Sometimes I just prefer it that way. I don't want to have any like preconceptions or anything. So yeah, that is a highly anticipated book on my sort of ever-growing TBR. Another book that I really can't wait to get around to is, well, basically I can't wait to get around to all of Alice Oseman's books. As I said, I love the Heartstopper series, but I've never read any of her sort of prose. And the lovely Maddie ones, I feel like this is just becoming like a Maddie fan channel. But yeah, she gifted me Radio Silence, which I do plan to read very, very, very soon. And then I do want to read all of her books. I also just want to own them all for the aesthetic value because they look absolutely gorgeous all lined up. And another book that I am actually going to be very soon getting round to, that I'm looking forward to, is Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reid. And I did actually do a full vlog for the Reading Rush. Oh my god, these pins and needles. I did actually do a full vlog for the Reading Rush, but then I decided I didn't want to upload any of that, just obviously with everything that happened, particularly because I myself didn't get round to reading Such a Fun Age during that week. I didn't get round to reading a lot of the books on my TBR just because I was so busy, but that was one of them, and I didn't think it was right for me to then upload it and not support what was really an important book in that event. So what I am going to be doing instead is uploading a reading vlog dedicated purely to that book, so that I can really pay attention to it and really get my thoughts across. So yeah, that should be coming soon too. I'm really hoping to enjoy it. But whether I do or whether I don't, what's important is that I'm taking the time to read it, especially in light of recent events. So yeah, that should be coming soon too. Again, I don't know anything about it. I don't even know what genre it is. I bought it purely because it was the book club prompt. So yeah, I am going to take this opportunity as well to say, I've already kind of mentioned it, but my channel will be changing quite a lot. I am planning on doing a lot more lifestyle related videos, as well as a lot of book videos. I just thought I want to sort of bring all my passions to my channel. And yes, I started off as a Booktube channel, but there is other sorts of types of content that I do want to make, so I am going to be doing that, and that might be an issue for some people, and that's fine. What I would say is just, if you're interested in the book videos, watch the book videos. If you're interested in the lifestyle videos, watch lifestyle videos. I'll be doing everything I'm passionate about, and you can kind of take what you want from my channel. I think what a lot of people forget is that yes, you make content for your subscribers, but first and foremost, a YouTuber's channel belongs to them, and it should be about their passions and the type of content they want to make. That's my opinion on the matter anyway. So that's what I'm going to be doing. As I said, I'll be doing things about my diet, my exercise routine, my health journey as I'm going for a diagnosis for things that are going on at the moment, which I'm not going to get into right now, but I do plan to do some sort of video on that at some point once I do have some sort of diagnosis. But yeah, that's what's going to be going on from now on. So makeup is, actually no, well yeah, makeup's almost done. I need to put some lipstick on, but I've not brushed my teeth yet, so I'll do that after. What I'm going to do now is get my hair done, so lovely. So I'm just going to do that now, but I think I'll just sort of fast forward that bit. See you in a Okay, so hair and makeup is done. Time to get changed from this into this. So this is the outfit I've decided to go for today. I've got some lovely dirty unclean trainers because I clearly don't pay enough attention to my shoes and I don't have time to wash them now. I've got some nice ripped denim shorts on, which look really short in this shot, but I swear they're not like hot pants, they're longer than that. Fun fact, they are actually from the kids section of New Look. They're 14 to 15-year-old, which is crazy, but basically they are a nightmare to get over my thighs and bum, but then they fit perfectly around the waist because I've got that annoying, well, it's not annoying, it's I like my figure. I've got bigger hips, bigger bum, bigger thighs, but I've got a smaller waist, so most of the time I have to wear belts if I want anything to fit. But for these I just sort of like take about half an hour to hoist them over and then they fit perfectly. Then I've just got this little top from Miss Selfridge and a wee black blazer on top, so very smart cash. And then I've just put these little earrings in as well. I've never actually worn them before, but I thought they kind of fit the outfit. So yeah, that's me, ready to go. So that is that. I am all ready to go. My hair is like a little bit greasy, but I really couldn't be bothered washing it, so that's why I put some dry shampoo on and kind of going for the slick back look, so I feel like it looks okay. But yeah, that's me ready to go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more content, of which there should be lots soon. And comment down below any of your thoughts and feelings, and I will see you in my next one.